Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick video here about the FutureScore. It is out, it is live, it is crazy. It's futurepass.futureverse.app. Otherwise, if you just go to their Twitter page, you will be able to find that out. And I'm not allowed to say Twitter anymore because it is X. Not a fan of the way this looks in a browser because they keep looking for the blue bird, but I digress. Now, quick thing to note, Futureverse actually changed their bio on here. Not huge news, but it used to say, which we got the evidence from a video that I posted back 1 month ago, enabling every human to create the worlds they imagine, to a leader in revolutionary AI and metaverse technologies that enable open, scalable, and interoperable apps, games, and experiences. This sounds way better. Anyway, this is the FutureScore window. It is dynamic, so this is something that's going to change over time, and it's going to be really interesting to watch and see how the progression happens. I have a friend that does have a fluff. They haven't done anything else except hold that fluff for a few months, and right now their FutureScore is 70. We've seen reports coming in that Seekers are worth between 5 and 10, Burrows and Sweets upwards of 20 to 40 points plus. A lot of people aren't entirely sure how it's working out. If you join the Futureverse Discord, you can join in on the conversation in there, and it's very interesting to see what people are coming up with. I think that the biggest thing, apart from just having as many assets as you can within the ecosystem, is time held, because I've seen some scores that are similar to what mine are, but theirs are, what's the correct terminology here? Theirs are decently higher than mine, and maybe they have a sidewall that pulls the score from, but for myself, I just found that I probably haven't held for the length of time as some of the others because I am a newer entrant to the ecosystem, but obviously love it. So the Quest right now, Quest 001, the score. The first Futureverse score is straightforward. All you need to do is log in to create a Future Pass, which you've done. If applicable, link wallets with Futureverse collectibles that generate your future score. Should you complete this quest, you will be rewarded with the greatest treasure of all, root. The number of root rewards you receive from completing the score will depend on the score itself. Earned root rewards will be visible in your Future Pass after the score ends on August 8th at 4 p.m. PT. So the question then comes in, does this equate to the token being tradable? If you go and check the chat history from some of the members of the team, they've talked about previously how they don't want to launch the token with no utility. So I very much expect whenever the token is tradable that there is some form of utility. We know that the marketplace is supposed to launch whenever we see these exchange listings on top of staking. And there's also some rumors and thoughts just from the community about, okay, what if there is kind of like a bigger allocation earlier on, and that very well could be the case. Now we kind of wonder and say, okay, what's coming up for these next set of challenges? Because the way that it works is your future score dynamically evolves. However, we don't know what these challenges are going to necessarily entail in terms of how much root you can get rewarded with. So before, a lot of the activities, whether it's bridging a box or you get like 100 root, does that now take it and you times 100 by whatever your future score is for the challenges? And so the future score changes and increases from owned Futureverse collectibles, rarity of collectibles, duration of collectibles, ownership, a completed FutureScore Quest, social engagement, engagement in Futureverse experiences, activity on the Root network, and more. A lot of questions coming in about the social engagement. I don't think they've linked Twitter or anything yet. We have to remember that, like how the Future Pass has been kind of brought out in increments, I think this is going to be similar to FutureScore. We have the first kind of iteration of its accounting things in here, but there's literally no way to link your socials unless they're doing it through the back end, which I imagine would probably be a headache for a lot of people because maybe they haven't linked their Twitter to Discord, yada, yada, yada. So again, I don't think the social engagement aspect has any weighting whatsoever right now. Your Future Pass dashboard provides oversight of your active Future Score and tracks your active, completed, and upcoming Future Score quests. You can follow your progress over time and monitor your earned root rewards. Now, if you're newer to the ecosystem and you have no idea what collections fall under this, here is the page that shows as such. Now, the interesting takeaway that I have for this right now is that they have the AI League listed, and in terms of collectibles that you're able to actually like acquire right now, AFA's the only one, unless they're including buying characters or the wearables within AI League. So imagine that a challenge is coming up from that. And Aaron McDonald also confirmed that there's going to be an XRP quest. So if you're watching this right now thinking, okay, I don't have any assets, but I happen to have XRP, then it looks like you're going to be able to participate. Then the follow-up question with that is for the situation where somebody comes into the ecosystem with XRP, do we see it where they have to own one of these Futureverse assets to be able to complete the quest itself? Or is it simply just holding that XRP? Or is there a bonus if you complete the XRP challenge but have these assets? And the answer is likely that last part where you will get a bonus to your completion of this quest if you complete the XRP challenge while having a decent future score. So it adds a really, really interesting dynamic here where everyone can play however they want. And just in terms of anyone that's curious about the reaction from the market on this, it looked like fluffs came down a little bit, but a lot of the other ecosystems that one could argue were undervalued relative to their future score did seem to be picking up a little bit. The AFA All-Stars up 105%, and the Fluff World Eggs up 37%. Were the two biggest. So now everything comes down to the score. Quest ending on August 8th. Is August 8th a massive day? Is it just something where we get a little bit of root in our wallet? Yet to see. Hope you guys enjoy this video. We'll talk soon. Have a good one. Check out the other videos if you want more Futureverse content.